this individual is a female. So I can't do nothing for her. I don't put my hands in the food. Y'all wanna know what I did? I told the individual, I said, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not gonna do that. I don't get women.
Stop what you're doing, because what just dropped across the internet has the entire hip-hop world shaking. The streets are on fire, timelines are melting, and fans can't tell what's real anymore. Eazy, the block, just went live, and what he said may have ended one of rap's most iconic couples forever. After weeks of whispers, deleted tweets, and cryptic lyrics, Eazy has officially taken Papoose's side and confirmed the rumor no one ever thought would see daylight. Remy Ma has allegedly been hiding her sexuality. You heard that right. According to Eazy, the man at the center of all the chaos, the truth behind the Remy and Papoose fallout isn't about cheating. It's about secrets. Secrets that have been buried for years, protected by power, silence, and fear of exposure. Insiders are calling it the biggest personal revelation in hip-hop since Frank Ocean's letter. Leaked screenshots, deleted dimes, and a mysterious audio clip that allegedly features Remy herself confessing to a private truth have set social media ablaze. Fans are losing it. Celebrities are chiming in, and Papoose, he's been eerily quiet. But now that Eazy has spoken, the silence is over and the truth is exploding. Because if what he said is real, this isn't just a breakup. It's a bombshell that could shatter an entire image, rewrite rap history, and expose the deepest, most guarded parts of one of the industry's most powerful women. And the craziest part, the proof might already be out there. It all started at 11:03 p.m. last night, when Eazy, the block captain, the battle rap phenom, and the man everyone thought was done talking, went live on Instagram. His face was stone cold, his voice sharp, and his opening line sent instant chills across the internet. I'm tired of protecting people who don't protect me. For weeks, fans had speculated that there was bad blood between Eazy and Remy Ma after rumors surfaced of an affair during the Chrome 23 battle rap circuit. The gossip had already reached boiling point, but no one expected this. In his live, Eazy didn't just deny the affair, he flipped the entire story upside down. Y'all keep saying I broke up a marriage. Eazy leaning closer to the camera. But the real truth? That marriage been broken. Papoose just didn't want to expose why. Within seconds, the comment section exploded. Fire emojis. What did he just say? Comments, and fans begging him to spill more. And then Eazy dropped the line that froze the internet. Mid-scroll. I respect Papoose because he's been holding down a secret that wasn't his to carry. But y'all keep playing with me. I'ma tell the whole story. I know why she was really hiding. Boom. That was it. No names, no confirmations, but it was enough. Twitter immediately erupted with one hashtag. Hashtag Remy's secret. Within minutes, social media detectives began digging, reposting old interviews, dissecting cryptic lyrics, and connecting dots no one had dared to connect before. Someone even resurfaced an old Vlad TV clip where Remy said, "People assume they know everything about me. They don't." That video hit 2 million views overnight. But the real chaos started when a mysterious Twitter account called @TheRealBlockFiles began posting what it claimed were leaked receipts. Screenshots showed private text, messages allegedly between Remy and Eazy, though half the numbers were blacked out. In one, Eazy allegedly texted, "You said he wouldn't understand, so I kept quiet." Another read, "You can't keep living a lie forever. It'll break you." Within an hour, the screenshots had spread across every blog, YouTube page, and gossip account in existence. People began posting side-by-side timelines of Remy's public appearances versus Eazy's tours, noticing strange overlaps, late-night comments, and matching hotel backdrops. And then came the voice clip. A 17-second audio snippet surfaced on TikTok, posted by a source close to the situation. The voice, unmistakably Remy, said, "It's not about cheating. It's about me not being able to be myself. You think I don't wake up every day wishing I could stop pretending? That clip set the world on fire. Comments flooded in by the thousands. Fans were shocked. Some defended her, saying it was fake AI generated. Others swore it was real. That's her tone, that's her cadence. One commenter wrote, then. At 12:42 a.m., Eazy posted another cryptic message on Twitter. If y'all only knew how long Papoose been knowing, y'all would stop calling him a fool. Boom, instant viral storm. Within minutes. Papoose's old posts about loyalty, truth, and standing 10 toes down began circulating again. Fans noticed that 3 weeks ago he had deleted every photo of him and Remy off his Instagram. Now everyone was connecting the dots. Bloggers jumped in immediately. Tasha K uploaded a breaking segment titled Eazy Exposes Remy Ma's Double Life, with the caption, Audio Proof Inside. The video hit 300,000 views in an hour. Others joined in, claiming they had exclusive. Insider sources confirming that Remy had allegedly been living with a deep personal conflict for years. But things took an even darker turn when a woman, identifying herself as an old friend of the Bronx Circle, posted on Facebook, "We all knew. We just didn't speak on it 'cause she wasn't ready. But now it's messy." The post was deleted within minutes, but not before it was screenshot and reposted by the Shade Room. The caption, "An insider just confirmed that Remy's private life was known by her inner circle." By morning, every major outlet had picked up the story. Headlines screamed across the internet. Eazy drops bombshell on Remy M.A. Papoose allegedly covered for years, and voice note shocks hip-hop world. Then, to make everything worse, an anonymous email leak surfaced allegedly sent from a Chrome 23 staff member containing meeting transcripts. One line stood out. Remy expressed fear that if people knew the real me, they'd never look at me the same. The transcript didn't specify what the real me, but after the voice clip and Eazy's insinuations, fans had already decided as the story spread like wildfire. People began digging into Papoose's social media activity. He hadn't said a word publicly, but he'd liked a tweet that read, "Sometimes love means letting someone live their truth." That single like sent the internet into a full-blown spiral. Everyone began speculating. Was this his silent confirmation? Was Papoose stepping back to let Remy be free? Or was it just another coincidence in a storm of chaos? Then came the meltdown moment that took everything from scandal to pure heartbreak. A live clip emerged from a Chrome 23 event rehearsal, filmed just 2 days before Eazy's livestream. The footage showed Remy sitting in the audience, visibly upset, phone in hand, shaking her head. A producer could be heard asking, "You okay?" And Remy whispered, "They're gonna find out anyway." That was it. Fans started crying online. People tweeted things like, "If this is true, I just hope she finds peace, and she's been holding this pain too long." Others weren't as kind, accusing her of lying to Papoose and her fans for years. Meanwhile, Eazy went radio silent. Not a post, not a word, which only made things worse. Everyone assumed he was being silenced, maybe threatened, maybe preparing to drop something bigger. And that's when the bombshell DM leak hit. A well-known gossip page posted screenshots allegedly showing DMs between Eazy and another rapper. In the messages, the rapper asked, "Bro, why'd you air her out like that?" And Eazy responded, "I didn't. I just told my truth. She been hiding hers." That line alone, "she been hiding hers," became the slogan of the scandal. People printed it on memes, edited it into diss tracks, and even mocked it on TikTok. And in the midst of the chaos, a new rumor surfaced that Papoose had been approached by several major outlets for an exclusive tell-all interview, but had turned them all down. Allegedly, he said, "She's still the mother of my respect. I'll never dishonor her." That statement, if real, melted the internet's heart. But just as fans began sympathizing, another devastating leak shattered everything again. A second audio file, time longer, clearer, and far more personal. It began with Remy saying, "I told you this was why I didn't want to go public. People don't understand women like me." Then Eazy's voice cut in. "Then stop hiding. Stop lying to yourself." The clip ended abruptly with Remy's voice breaking. "You don't know what it's like to be loved for the version of me I created." That line alone broke the internet. TikTok edits, reaction videos, emotional fan breakdowns. The internet couldn't look away. But as explosive as it already was, the real chaos, the betrayal, the power plays, and the secret that could end it all hadn't even begun. Because the next leak didn't come from Eazy, or a gossip page, or a fan account. It came from inside Remy's own camp. And what it revealed would change everything we thought we knew about her, about Papoose, and about the empire they built together. By the time the sun rose, the entire hip-hop community was in digital warfare. Fans, bloggers, and even fellow rappers were taking sides. Hashtag Team Remy versus hashtag Team Truth, while the mystery deepened by the hour. But nothing could have prepared anyone for what happened next. Because the most explosive leak of all didn't come from social media. It came from inside Remy's own camp, around 9 a.m. A YouTube channel known for exposing industry secrets uploaded a video titled "Remy's Public Image Was Manufactured, Insider Speaks." The woman in the video had her face blurred and her voice disguised. But her words were crystal clear. "I worked with Remy for years," she began. "What people see isn't who she really is. Her public persona, her marriage, even her interviews, everything was carefully controlled. But what she's been hiding isn't a scandal. It's her truth." Viewers froze. The clip went viral within minutes, amassing hundreds of thousands of views before being abruptly deleted. But the internet never forgets. Reposts flooded TikTok and Twitter, with users speculating that the woman was a former assistant who had recently gone silent after being fired. Then, the receipts hit. Screenshots surfaced of a private group chat allegedly between Remy's stylist, a Chrome 23 event coordinator, and two unnamed PR agents. The messages were damning. One read, "She told me to remove all pronouns from the promo interview questions." Another said, "Papoose begged her to keep up the image. Said it's better for business." That one line, "keep up the image," broke the internet in half. Was Papoose really covering for her all this time? Fans started pulling up old videos of the couple, analyzing every smile, every side glance, every uncomfortable laugh. "Look at her eyes when they ask about their marriage," one fan posted. "She looks like she's living two lives." But the fire didn't stop there. Because that afternoon, a second insider stepped forward. This time, it was someone claiming to be a music engineer who worked on Remy's private recording sessions. He posted on his Instagram story, "She once told me straight up, 'I rap about men so people stop asking about women. I swear on everything I love.'" Within 10 minutes, the post was gone, deleted. But by then, the screenshots were everywhere. Twitter turned into a madhouse. People started theorizing that Remy's lyrics had been coded messages about her identity for years. TikTok creators broke down old bars from her conceited remix, pointing to lines like, "Don't compare me to nobody. I'm in my own lane," as hidden meanings. Others swore that her 2018 interview, where she said, "I understand both sides," was a veiled hint all along. And then the most shocking development. Yet a mysterious audio file appeared on a Reddit thread titled, "Eazy Wasn't Lying." The file, supposedly recorded during a Chrome 23 production meeting, featured a woman with a voice identical to Remy saying, "We can't let this come out now. It'll destroy everything we built. If he really loves me, he'll stay quiet." The internet exploded. Fans instantly assumed she meant Eazy. The everything we built, Chrome 23. It was all connecting. Eazy's live, the deleted messages, the audio. The puzzle was building itself piece by piece. Within an hour, Papoose was trending again. People were demanding he speak up. Others defended him, saying he's been loyal for years. Now y'all want to destroy his peace? But deep down, everyone was waiting for one thing, Remy's response. And that's when she broke her silence. At 6:47 p.m., Remy posted a black background on Instagram with the caption, "People love to tell your story when they can't face their own. No denial, no clarification. Just that the world froze. Within minutes, the comments exploded. Half of them supportive, the other half demanding answers. Eazy himself commented with a single word, "Exactly." That one comment reignited the inferno. Bloggers went wild. Screenshots of Eazy's comment were reposted across every platform. Fans begged for clarification, asking if that meant he was backing her or doubling down. Then a gossip page, known for receipts that never lie, posted what they claimed was a deleted DM exchange between Remy and Eazy from earlier that day. "Remy, why did you say anything?" "Eazy, you told me to protect the truth." "I did. But I'm done hiding. The internet lost its mind by now." Major artists were chiming in. Cardi B tweeted, "Everybody deserves to live their truth. Just don't build lies on someone else's pain." 50 Cent posted a meme of himself sipping champagne with the caption, "Told y'all hip-hop marriages BPR." Even Fat Joe, who had been like a brother to Remy, suddenly unfollowed her, sparking rumors that he had known all along. Then, as if the situation couldn't get more chaotic, another bombshell leak dropped. This time, a security camera video from backstage at a Chrome 23 event months ago. The grainy footage showed Papoose and Eazy in a heated argument. Though the sound was muffled, one phrase from Papoose was crystal clear. "You think you know her. You don't know half of what I've protected." That single line confirmed what everyone feared that Papoose did know. That he had been covering for Remy's private life for years, possibly to shield her from judgment. Or maybe to protect their brand. Meanwhile, Twitter Spaces erupted. Fans debated nonstop. Some said Remy had been pressured into hiding who she really was. Others accused Eazy of exploiting her truth for clout. One viral tweet summed up the chaos perfectly. "This isn't gossip anymore. This is the collapse of a legacy in real time." But the real emotional earthquake came later that night. A new clip surfaced, one that nobody was ready for. It was a phone recording, allegedly from Remy herself, crying to a friend. Through sobs, she said, "I can't undo the lie. I've built my career on it."
With this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with him. Ended up catching it. Now, this individual is a female. So I couldn't do nothing for her. I don't put my hands on females. Y'all wanna know what I did? Because I told the individual, I said, to be honest with y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not gonna do that. I don't hit women. But I told her,
Lie. I've built my career on it. How do I fix it without losing everything? The line echoed across social media like a scream. People reposted it with captions like, "Protect her and she deserves to be free." Others were less forgiving. "You lied to your husband, your fans, and yourself." Within hours, bloggers claimed the clip had been sent to them anonymously from a member of her inner circle who couldn't watch her suffer anymore. And just when people thought they'd seen it all, a new twist appeared. A verified journalist from a major urban magazine tweeted, "Eazy has been subpoenaed by lawyers representing Remy Ma. Word is, she's taking this to court." The internet went nuclear. Did that mean she was suing him for defamation? Or was it an attempt to silence him before he dropped more evidence? Fans speculated endlessly, but then the journalist followed up with another tweet. "The case isn't about defamation. It's about ownership of her story." That line changed everything. It wasn't about money or reputation anymore. It was about control. Control of the truth. Control of her image. Control of the narrative. But as powerful as Remy was, the internet had already chosen its side. And what happened next would make this scandal spiral from messy to catastrophic. Because while she was preparing her legal fight, Eazy the Block wasn't done talking. He had proof, and what he revealed next wasn't just about Remy's truth. It was about how far the industry went to bury it. the night Eazy decided to drop the final bomb. The internet felt like it was holding its breath. His name was trending worldwide, and so was hers. Hashtag Remy exposed. Hashtag Eazy truth. Hashtag free to burial, all lighting up the timeline like fireworks over a battlefield. At exactly midnight, Eazy went live again. The screen was dark for 10 long seconds, and when his face appeared, he looked exhausted, haunted. But dead serious. I didn't want it to go here, he said, his voice tight. But since y'all think I'm lying, I'm going to show you what they didn't want you to see. The chat exploded. 100,000 people tuned in instantly. He held up his phone, scrolled, and hit play. The audio that followed wasn't just messy, it was nuclear. A woman's voice, clearly Remy's, said, "They'll never accept me. The label made me hide who I was since day one." Then a man's voice, quieter, asked, "You ever tell Papoose?" Remy, he figured it out. But he said the world wasn't ready. That was all it took. The internet detonated. Commenters typed at lightning speed. She said it herself. This industry is built on lies. Protect Remy. Don't destroy her. Every gossip blogger, every hip-hop outlet, every reaction channel went live. Screenshots of the quote filled Twitter in seconds. Then Eazy looked straight into the camera and said, "Y'all crucified me for telling the truth. But this whole time, she was dying inside, trying to be somebody else." His tone shifted. No anger, just heartbreak. She ain't evil. She's trapped. But the truth was bound to come out. Within minutes, hashtags turned into movements. Hashtag Let Remy be her began trending globally. Celebrities flooded in with reactions. Snoop Dogg commented under one post, "Ain't nobody perfect. Just live your life, queen." Nicki Minaj posted a cryptic story, so that's why she'd been acting funny all these years. Cardi B added fuel with Crit. Everyone deserves to breathe in their truth, but not at someone else's expense. But Papoose, still silent. No post, no tweet, no statement. Until just when the storm hit its peak, a mysterious clip surfaced online. It was security footage from a recording studio in the Bronx. The timestamp, 3 weeks before Eazy's first live. In the footage, Papoose and Remy are arguing. Her hands are shaking, his head is in his hands. You can't hear every word, but one line from Papoose cuts through the static like a knife. "I kept your secret for decades. I took every bullet for you. And you still lied to me?" The room fell silent. Then Remy shouted back, "Because I was scared." That line, "because I was scared," turned into a cultural earthquake. People reposted it with captions like, "She's human too," and "Fear built the lie." Others saw it differently. He built her empire on trust, and she destroyed it with secrets. Meanwhile, new insiders began crawling out of the shadows. One alleged former Chrome 23 videographer leaked a text exchange between Eazy and a studio exec. In it, Eazy wrote, "They tried to buy me off to stay quiet." The exec replied, "This is bigger than you think. It's about legacy." That was when the story took a dark political turn. Fans began accusing record labels of silencing queer artists for years. Activists demanded the industry stop forcing performers into closets. YouTube panels, Twitter Spaces, and podcasts ran non-stop debates. Was Eazy a hero for speaking truth, or a villain for breaking trust? Then, the meltdown moment that nobody saw coming. Remy reappeared live on her own Instagram. Her face was pale, her eyes red, but she wasn't crying. Her tone was eerily calm, controlled, almost fragile. "I ain't perfect," she said, "and I ain't hiding anymore. Y'all can believe what you want. But what you heard, that's me, scared, confused, but free." She took a deep breath. "I lied because I didn't think y'all would love me if you knew who I really was. I let people build me into something I wasn't, and now I'm paying the price." Her voice cracked. "But I'd rather lose fake love than keep living fake." 'Twas one of the most raw, emotional celebrity moments in years. The comments section turned into chaos. Thousands of fans typing messages of support, others accusing her of damage control. But in that moment, she looked straight into the camera and whispered, "Papoose, I'm sorry." Then she ended the live. Within seconds, clips of her apology flooded every feed. The headlines were relentless. Remy confesses, "I'm done hiding. Eazy vindicated?" Papoose breaks silence next. And sure enough, just hours later, Papoose finally spoke. He posted a single black screen with white text. "Love don't die, but truth changes everything." Post broke the internet. Millions reposted it with captions like, "He's heartbroken and this is real pain." But the drama wasn't over. Not even close. Because as the world was applauding Remy's bravery, a new leak dropped from an anonymous source claiming to work for Remy's legal team. Attached were files labeled Confidential NDA Agreement minus 2016. The document allegedly required multiple 23 employees to sign non-disclosure clauses about personal information regarding the founders' private life. The document was real. It meant the cover-up had been going on for years. The internet went wild again. One journalist tweeted, "This wasn't just fear. This was corporate-level image control." Others called it exploitation, that the industry forced her to fake her identity for profit. Fans began calling for an investigation into label executives who knew and cashed in. Meanwhile, Eazy, who had been quiet since his explosive live, posted one last story on his Instagram. A simple black and white photo of him in the rain with the caption, "I told the truth. That's all I ever did." Within minutes, Remy liked the post. That single like broke the internet for the third time. Fans flooded the comments. They made peace. She finally admitted it. Papoose gonna lose it. But others noticed something eerie. Both Eazy and Remy disabled their comments minutes later. Then came the final shockwave. A podcast interview snippet featuring one of Remy's old producers went viral overnight. He said, "We used to joke about it in the studio. She'd say, 'One day they'll find out and I'll finally be able to breathe. I guess that day's here.'" That quote hit different. Suddenly, the story wasn't about betrayal anymore. It was about survival. Fans who had once dragged her were now posting messages of support. She was forced to lie to survive. She deserves peace. Finally free. But not everyone was sympathetic. A few rappers threw subliminal shots online, claiming the whole thing was a clout play, a marketing stunt, and industry scripting at its finest. One even posted, "Y'all fall for every PR stunt. Nothing in this game is real." Still, the emotion of it all drowned out the cynics. Because despite the mess, the lies, the leaks, and the heartbreak, one thing was undeniable. Remy's raw confession had changed the culture. It cracked open a door that the industry had kept locked for decades. By dawn, every news outlet was calling it the most explosive, truth-telling moment in hip-hop history. Papoose reportedly left New York to clear his head. Remy's label removed all promo posts for upcoming projects, and Chrome 23 released a vague statement about restructuring and healing. But even after all that, one last post went up that made every fan freeze. From Eazy's burner account, a single message appeared. "Y'all think it's over?" The rest of the tapes dropped Friday. The comments exploded. Was he bluffing? Was there more? Could the industry survive another leak? Nobody knew. But one thing was certain. This scandal, this unraveling of image, loyalty and truth, had changed everything. Because what started as a rumor turned into revelation. And in the end, the truth didn't just come out. It burned the house down if you're still trying to process what just happened. You're not alone, because this isn't just another celebrity headline. This is the biggest truth bomb hip-hop has ever witnessed, and it's still detonating in real time. Eazy the Block cracked the silence wide open. Papoose's loyalty is being tested like never before. And Remy Ma just flipped her entire legacy upside down with one confession that the world will be talking about for years. But here's the thing. This storm is far from over. New footage, unreleased audios, and rumored interviews are reportedly dropping soon. Insiders are whispering about the Friday Files, a set of clips that could reveal even more details about the secret everyone thought would stay buried forever. You do not want to miss what's coming next, so stop scrolling and hit that like button right now to keep this story climbing before it gets buried by the powers that be. Comment below. Do you believe Eazy told the truth, or was this a setup from the start? Are you riding with hashtag Team Remy or standing with hashtag Team Papoose? Your take is part of the movement. Your voice keeps the story alive. And if you haven't already, subscribe, because when those new leaks hit, we'll be breaking them down frame by frame, live, raw, and unfiltered. Turn your notifications on so you don't wake up to find out the whole industry flipped while you were asleep. This isn't just celebrity drama anymore. It's an unfolding revolution of truth, betrayal, and identity that's rewriting the rules of fame. Stay locked in. Stay ready. Because the next upload might not just change the game. It might expose who's really been controlling it all.